Hello everyone, welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. My name is Elite Largo, and today, finally, for once, we are doing an actual standard deck. I guess deck tech, I don't know. So basically, finally, after being able to scrounge together as many cards as possible, this was the best thing I could put together that has the best record so far for standard that I have so far, like on Arena. And it's basically just green-white enchantments, just TRON. We're going with, I had to make some weird, funky arrangements to some of the card numbers, like numbers of copies of cards in the deck. So I'm going with 3 Healer's Hawks, 3 Moss Vipers. For obvious reasons, I mean, Moss Viper is a death touch. It acts as a pseudo removal card. Healer's Hawk, for obvious reasons, 1/1 flying lifelink in a Tron deck is really great. Running 4 Sentinel's Eyes because this is like one of the key parts of the deck. I'm just going through the 1-drops right now. I'm going to go through everything really quickly. Karametra's Blessing, for obvious reasons. We're playing enchantments, so this is a great way to protect your creatures. I only have 2 because I'm not really sure if where to fit in a third one. I'm debating on cutting down on either a something else, like one of the other higher costing enchantments to fit in a third one. Anyway, the 2-drops, All That Glitters, obvious. This can really get creatures out of control. Transcendent Envoy makes everything a heck of a lot cheaper. Paradise Druid because of the hexproof, and in a pinch, if we really need the mana, we can use it for mana. But this paired up with Sentinel's Eyes makes this a really great card because then you can fit a bunch of other enchantments on it because they can't target it unless they have a board wipe. So it really, this is like the main card right here, but a lot of the other cards do a lot of work as well. Season of Growth because playing creatures, scry, enchantment as well triggers Citizen Champion, which we'll get to in a second. Also, whenever you target a creature with a spell you control, target your own creature, you draw a card. Banishing Light, 4 copies of that because you need to have some some good removal here across the board. 1 copy of Heliod because that's the only thing I could fit in really. It's been kind of tricky getting the Devotion, to be honest, but being able to pay 2 and give a creature lifelink, and then whenever you gain life, you can put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. For 3 mana, I feel like it's good, and eventually it takes a while to get to the 5 Devotion, but a 1-of I think is okay for right now. It's done some good work when it's been on the field. 3 copies of Hydra's Growth because I think this is one of the best enchantments right now, next to All That Glitters and Sentinel's Eyes. Citizen Champion, I don't really have to go into too much on here outside of, I mean, for those of you who don't know, obviously you can read the card. This card gets out of control really fast. Commanding Presence, this is a card I actually played in Limited, and I loved this card. So enchant creature gets +2/+2 and has first strike. That's really important. And on top of that, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you create a 1/1 soldier token. So you get to beef up your defenses a little bit with some chump blockers. You get a 2/2 first strike on top of that as well. And then if you have an Envoy out, this of course drops it down from the high forecasting cost. Only running 20 lands. Unfortunately, I only have 2 Temple Gardens, so that's why I have to run these tapped lands. Running too many basics, I was running into way too many mana problems as far as how many of certain colors I had, and it was really screwing up the tempo of the deck. So I had to throw these in here. Plus, it gains you life. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some standard ranked. I'm not really confident in playing standard events or anything like that, so just want to keep grinding on the rank, get as high as we can. But before we start playing, if you haven't already, I know this is cringy, but if you could hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, really helps the channel grow. I really appreciate it. I love making these videos. It's a lot of fun. And with that aside, out of the picture, let's go ahead and jump into it. Also, let me know what you think of the deck in comments down below. I'm open to any and all criticism. And, yeah, Mercy. Playing against Mercy. Have mercy on me in the comments. Okay, on the play, I really like this. Healer's Hawk, Paradise Druid. Yeah, I really like this. So I'm thinking we'll shock in because we have the lifelink with Healer's Hawk. And we want to just hit everything in stride. So when you have like a shock land like that in your opener, this is one of those moments where I really want to hit the hit everything in stride with Citizen Champion. So we're gonna play Paradise Druid. We're gonna attack for 1. Next turn, I believe I'm going to play the Citizen Champion, obviously. But first I want to see what I'm playing against, because depending on what I'm playing against, okay, something with black and blue, so this might be Dimir. Okay, so is it Citizen Champion, all that glitters? What's it going to be? Playing against Dimir, Citizen Champion, makes sense. So I'm wondering if they're running Ritual of Soot. I haven't seen that card too much, so we'll go ahead and play what we know they... go ahead and play this. I'm wondering if we get greedy and just go all in. Yeah, let's do it. Let's really crank up the pressure here. So with, yeah, okay. So that was pretty quick. In all honesty, I mean, there really wasn't a good pick there. Picking the Citizen Champion was the obvious choice. If they didn't have removal, which is I kind of find hard to believe. Hey, Mortify. I kind of find hard to believe. But I probably would have taken the Sentinel's Eyes and just had removal for the Citizen Champion, because I would have played the champion, but I wouldn't have been able to play any kind of enchantment until my next turn. So this is another really good opener. We really want to hit a Sentinel's Eyes, obviously, but we'll go ahead and start things off with a Moss Viper, followed by Paradise Druid, followed by Citizen Champion. Mono red. This will be fun. Okay, so now actually I want to play Seasons of Growth, and we'll hit for 1 as well. So since this knight has first strike, there's no use in keeping the Moss Viper back for blocks. Wow. Okay. We are really against the grind here. All right. Well, we're gonna get the Citizen Champion down because Scry. I really don't want another land, but I might have to take it just so we can get 2 druids down. Yeah, we'll hit for 1. So unless they may be running Lava Coil. Okay, Cavalcade is just as bad. Probably running Shock too, I'm assuming. I'm gonna take the risk and go to 10. So I'm feeling like pretty stupid. Yeah, this is pretty much game over. Scry. Yeah, I mean, if we survive. Because we'll get hit for 5, 6 because of the Cavalcade. Yeah. Or 5, rather, sorry. So, yeah, I'm just going to block that and that, like that. Yep. All right, so We're at 3. Yeah, this could be pretty much game over. Man, this sucks. I mean, we pretty much have to, right? Take the cavalcade. Yeah. I mean, they can shock me and pretty much get me game over. Or they can do that. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, we were way too slow on that one. And yeah, that was just unfortunate. I mean, it's mono red. What do you expect? Mono red is absolutely insane. I am constructing a mono red deck that's a lot different than that. Has a little bit more class. I'm just kidding. Joke, of course. Team awesome. All right, let's see how awesome this deck is. All right. Well, obviously we're not going to keep this. This is trash. This is trash too. This is a little bit better. So we'll put Commanding Presence away, and I guess Hydra's Growth. Okay, we'll play Temple Garden tapped. No reason to shock in. Yeah, but I am building a mono red deck. It's going to be a lot different than the traditional. Just because I like being different when it comes to that kind of deck building. All right, so we'll get a Paradise Druid going, hopefully. Barring any kind of setback. Okay. Blue-white control. Everybody's favorite. Ah. A deer kraken, okay. We'll pass the turn. Well, that's rude. All right. The turn. So we're pretty much at that point where we're gonna need. Oh man, yeah, we're pretty much so behind right now because we had to mull to 5 that there's really not much we can do here besides draw lands. So not much we can do there. Taco. This is why you don't play these lands. Unless you absolutely have to. Alright, we keep. So I think instead of shocking in, we just have to do God, none of this feels good. Yeah, we'll shock in. We'll get the early pressure. I mean, it's not like we'll gain the life back, but it really depends on what we're playing against. What? I have not seen that played in Standard ever. So I'm going to play the tap land just because we want to get these out of our hand as quickly as possible. Okay, Birth of Meletus. Alright, let's see. I'll just do another sands, gain another life. Because you want to get the tapped lands out and just get it over with, so that way you can continue playing untapped stuff. So so next turn it's looking like Citizen Champion. Depending on what we... Oh, jeez. Oh, I know what the... Wow. Is this person really playing artifacts? Yeah, I think they are. Oh, man. Well, I can't blame them for being creative. I'll say that much. This is different, so... So I think next we are going to place the Hydra's Growth on the Healer's Hawk. Ginger Brute. Oh, I hate that card so much. Yeah, I'll take 6. That's fine. Alright, so we need some big draws. Alright, that helps. So we'll do this. Trigger, draw. Okay, we get a Banishing Light. That helps too. Unfortunately, how do we want to do this? I guess... Yeah, we'll Banishing Light on the Shambling Suit. Get the trigger on Citizen Champion. Draw another card. Counter. Okay, Commanding Presence is very good. So next turn we're going to do Hydra's Growth. Okay, don't want to get ahead of myself. Next turn, if everything goes well, we're going to Hydra's Growth the Healer's Hawk. Ooh. I was not expecting that. I don't think anybody was. Well, things just got more complicated. All right, so I think we might actually, well, we really can't because they have this. So I think we're pretty much all in on the Healer's Hawk because we need to start gaining life. Yeah, we need to like gain as much life as possible at this point. Let's see. Yep. Bumps us up. Get a 1/1. And we end the turn. Okay. Alright. Oh, what the heck is this? Sure. Alright. So... No. Yep. Alright, we're pretty much on top deck mode now. Dream Trawler. That was another one I wasn't expecting. So... block there. Block there. Because we have first strike. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright, that was close. That actually got really scary. I forgot all that glitters was artifacts as well. Oh, man. That was a little frightening. Oh god, what an awful hand. What is that? I didn't shuffle my deck from the last game. Alright, that is slow, but it's a little better. I think we'll put the Hydra's Growth back. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah, this isn't gonna go that well, but okay, we'll give it a try. What is this? Alright, well, more interesting stuff. Is this mill? Are they gonna mill me to death? Alright. So, I'm wondering... I kind of want to save this Banishing Light, to be honest. So, we'll go... here... Yeah, of course they're gonna mill me. Well, I mean, I can just do it again. Yep, +1, another Banishing Light, that's cool. Alright. So I'm not too worried right now. Depends on... Okay, well, we have a Commanding Presence in our hand, so that's fine. Okay, so it can't attack unless I have 7. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and pump it. Ah, they don't want to. Okay. What is this? Well, we gotta get those counter spells out of their hand at some point, right? I really think this is pile of counters. Yeah. Sure. Okay, that's kind of rude. Yep. All right, so Sphinx of Foresight, sure. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Sure, that's okay, I guess. All right, so we'll do. Man, losing the one. All right, play land. Shouldn't have played a land. I should have waited. See if I drew a plains. So I think we want to take that. They get the scry. That sucks. This is an interesting deck. This is an interesting take on Dimir. I feel like Sphinx of Foresight just wasn't... Just never... Oh, give me a break. There's no way for us to gain life. Alright, serious? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately we die. Yeah. Alright, well, we gave it the old college try. I mean, I guess that's I guess that's what we're really missing here is just ways to deal with flyers. So that's the number one thing I'm looking at. Outside of Healer's Hawk, there's really nothing we can... Well, Healer's Hawk and Transcendent Envoy. Did I hit... Okay. Let me take a look real quick. Yeah, I have 3 Envoys and 3 Healer's Hawks, so it looks like some things are going to have to come out. I may end up taking the Season of Growth out just because it feels like it's getting in the way like of other things we want to cast. So I may end up taking those out and putting in more, putting in like, another Healer's Hawk, another Envoy, maybe even another Moss Viper and another Karametra's Blessing. Something like that. That's what I'm leaning towards. So anyway, thanks for checking it out. This again was my first ever deck tech for for Standard, and it's a work in progress. So I'll make some changes, and maybe I'll do another video on it later on down the line. Till then, I'll see you on the next one.